With Wang Shixian having beaten Bai Yongju the last 12 occasions. They did actually meet in the quarterfinal of the World Junior Championships in 2007, which of course was over 7 years ago. Well, the players wait in the wings for our next match. It's men's singles. It's a Group B encounter, and this man, K.Srikanth, making history, the first ever Indian male player to qualify for the men's singles at the Super Series finals. The 21-year-old from Guntur in India. His opponent, T.Sugiarto, beaten finalist a year ago, the 26-year-old from West Jakarta. Well, who would have thought a year ago that this man would have gone on to achieve everything he's achieved in 2014. Winner of the China Super Series, beating the great Lin Dan in the final of that event in Fuzhou. Now in the world's top 10. His year, nothing short of sensational. T.Sugiarto, a year ago, lost in the final when the Super Series was staged in Kuala Lumpur. This year, he reached the final of the Malaysian Super Series. He picked up a bronze medal at the World Championships, and in doing so became the first badminton player to emulate a parent by winning a World Championship medal. Of course, his father, T.Sugiarto, was world champion in Copenhagen in 1983.
That for you?
So the umpire, Chao Mao,
This side.
China.
So this, okay.
So Srikanth Kidambi. Well, as predicted, the Indian fans are in, and they're giving full support to Srikanth Kidambi. T.Sugiarto ended the year ranked 8 on the Super Series Destination Dubai list, and Srikanth Kidambi finished 5, having played 11 of the 12 tournaments. Just missed Australia. But what a sensation this man caused at the recent China Super Series, one of the 5 premier events throughout the year, winning the title, beating Lin Dan in the final. It really was sensational. 2 straight games. So 11 tournaments, 1 title, 2 semi-finals as well in Singapore and Hong Kong. He has had a wonderful year, and yesterday he beat the left-handed Kento Momota of Japan, 21-10 in the deciding game in a match lasting exactly 1 hour. So to his opponent, the 26-year-old T.Sugiarto, competed in all 12 tournaments last year. This year, he withdrew from 2, India and Singapore, so only competed in 10 of the 12. And he had a disappointing end to his Super Series campaign, lost in the first round of Hong Kong, despite the fact that he was the number 3 seed. But of course, he started the year so well, reaching the final of the first of the premier events, the Malaysian Super Series. And then, of course, to add that World Championship bronze medal as well in Copenhagen. But his season, I hope I'm not being unfair, has been a little erratic, I think, as far as T.Sugiarto is concerned, because not only won the final, he's also lost 5 times in the first round of Super Series events. So mixed fortunes for the Indonesian. I suppose we should say exactly the same of this man, because 1 title, 2 semi-finals, 2 quarter-finals, 1 second-round loss, and 5 first-round losses. It's a tough old discipline, this men's singles,
Ladies and
Super
gentlemen,
Series level.
on my right, T.Sugiarto, Indonesia. On my left, K.Srikanth, India. K.Srikanth to serve. Love or play.
Well, we have the scenario in this Group B match. Srikanth Kidambi won yesterday. T.Sugiarto lost yesterday, lost to Jan Jorgensen in 2 straight games. Having been 11-8 up in the first game, he then lost that opening game to 15, lost the second game to 9. I don't know if you've had a chance to speak to Jan Jorgensen, but I didn't personally see the match, but looking at the scoreline, I wondered whether T.Sugiarto is perhaps still struggling. We remember at the World Championships semi-final, he injured an adductor muscle, didn't he? He lunged badly,
yes. Yeah.
deep in the forehand corner. And I was a little bit concerned whether maybe his injury had reoccurred, but I know it's early stages, just 2 rallies in this match, but there's no real sign of any injury problems.
Not so far, but I spoke to Jan after the match when he played Sugiarto, and he was surprised that it went that easily, and he felt that Sugiarto was not really liking the conditions here in the stadium. And, so it would be interesting because this group is completely open. If Sugiarto wins this match, because Jan has just lost to Momota, means that everybody has won 1 match.
Yeah.
As far as I sort of can calculate in my head.
Yeah, you'd be right.
And then obviously throwing it completely open. On the other hand, is Srikanth winning? Jan is suffering because then he's lost to Momota, and you know, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Service over.
Well,
1-4.
the meteoric rise of Srikanth Kidambi has been nothing short of astonishing this year. Morton, he started the year ranked 47 in the world. And here he is up in the top 10. He said he wanted to achieve top 10 by the end of the year, and when he publicly stated that, I thought, yeah, it's good to be ambitious, but that's perhaps a little too much to ask for. But he's done it. All credit to him.
Yes, and I think the reason is that his defence is so much better now, 12 months later, than when I saw him in January or in January this year, but in sort of 12 months ago when he played in India, the Grand Prix Gold there, and he lost the final to Sui Song and from China, and he has improved leaps and bounds since, but especially his defence, I think.
Yeah. Well, his coach Pulelo Gopichand really has such a wonderful setup in India. There he is, former All England champion, of course. What a wonderful coach he is. He's a very quiet, considered man, very similar in character to you. Very thoughtful, the way he brings on his players, the way he encourages them. And I know there's been a lot of publicity about the fact that Saina Nehwal has now gone to someone else for coaching, but her development into a world-class player, Bimal Kumar, her new coach, would be the first to say that it is Gopichand who helped get her to world-class level, and now there's a whole host of Indian players, especially men's singles players, that are challenging in world terms.
Yeah, it's really good for India. They're having a nice setup, as you say, and a lot of players are coming through. And obviously, Gopichand can't look after all of them 100%, which means he's got his limitations to how many he can actually have under his personal wings. And therefore, I think it's great that Saina Nehwal has opted out and said, okay, I'll try something else. I'm possibly the most experienced anyway, so why not try something else? And I think that's a good option, and it's very amicable, all of it, and yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I was reading one report in, I think it was one of the Indian newspapers, and Gopichan was saying fully support it, and anything that's good for Saina, I support 100%. No, it's gone long. It's this near side again, isn't it?
7, 5.
Yes, it is.
Now we can see from just looking at T.Sugiarto what a wonderful physical specimen he is. Very strong athlete, very strong, powerful legs, and it means that he can run and retrieve shuttles extremely well. So I'm wondering, given his qualities, what Srikanth should be doing to counteract it, because this is the second time that these two men have met. The only previous occasion was in the quarter-final of the Malaysian Super Series at the beginning of the year, and Sugiarto won on that occasion. So should Srikanth be playing the running game as well, or should he be trying to be a little more attacking in his style?
I think he's naturally more attacking, but under these circumstances, I think Srikanth is applying a fairly good tactic for the time being. Let's see, you know, how and what Sugiarto is going to do, and wait for his chances. Don't open too early. Play shots like that when the opportunity arises. I think, you know, you can't go full blast. I think you can just really just work your way through a defence in a stadium like this. So you've got to choose your opportunities very carefully.
Yeah.
And what will happen is, obviously, if Srikanth is successful in doing that against Sugiarto, what will happen is that Sugiarto suddenly starts saying, oh, I can't just sit back, I have to open up as well. So then, again, it becomes a completely different game, and players would do what is necessary, according to that.
Done. 4 straight points.
9, 7. Service over. 8, 9.
That was clever play from Srikanth.
10, 8.
Play back to the net again. This one. I think the other improvement in this young Indian player, Morton, is not only his defence but his physicality as well. I remember when he was a junior, he used to play doubles and mixed doubles. He was considered too physically weak to play men's singles, and then he changed his diet from a vegetarian diet and started eating some meat, and really felt that that was helping his physical development as well. And you know, watching the way he's moving around the court now, it's a lot smoother than I remember from 12 months ago. Oh, that's plumb on the line.
It is, but yeah, he's stronger and he moves better, no doubt.
Service over. 11, 10 at interval.
So just 1 point in it. This mid-game interval in the opening game.
ఆపి కొత్త ఆపి కొత్త సెట్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఫాస్ట్ కొంచెం తీసుకోవాలి. కొత్త సెట్ ఉన్నప్పుడు కింద పెట్టి ఒకసారి నీకు కంఫర్టబుల్ అనిపిస్తే అప్పుడు వెళ్ళాలి.
Oh, yeah, come on. 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
So the Indonesian coach, also a former player, Maliv Maniki.
11-10, play.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, he is a rising star. He's already a star in my book.
Twelve, 10.
Oh, that is sensational.
That's not unlucky, is it?
13.
Well, you won't see better than that. Out of
Good
position.
defensive shot by this one here. Oh,
Perfect.
good play by Sugiarto. Really turning his opponent very well here.
Service over.
Excellent defense. That one,
11-13.
but he almost missed that one. He should have played it straight down the line.
Twelve, 13. Service over. 14-12.
That's a good smash.
15-12.
It's amazing, isn't it, Morton, in sport, what one big win can do for confidence.
For confidence, yes. It means so much.
Just wide.
Service over. 13-15. Service over. 16-13.
That was a clever shot played by Srikanth. We might not get it now, but the way that he was lifting it over Sugiarto when he was kind of coming in, that was good.
Service over. 14-16.
Good rally. Yeah. Clever shot from Sugiarto to end it.
Srikanth.
No, the umpire's going to have a word with Srikanth. Don't leave the court, please, says the umpire. Well, it was a long rally, 37
15.
shots.
16.
Yeah, the coach can shout instructions from his coaching bench, but the player isn't supposed to leave the court area. Quite right, umpire. Oh, that's clever. Good follow-up. And Morton, I can see there's a lot of thought going on in your head at the moment. You're nodding approval.
Yeah,
You're liking what you see?
Absolutely. I think it's a fascinating fight, this one. I'm intrigued. I like it a lot because it's two contrasting styles. Obviously, Srikanth wants to be a more aggressive player.
16,
T.Sugiarto
17.
wants to play a more defensive role, but somehow both of them are challenged because of the conditions here, and Srikanth have to play more patiently, and Sugiarto can't just rely on his defense completely. So it's very interesting. I really like it, and
17.
I like it's so close now. It's 17 all. How they go in and attack the body, how they really follow up and all that. I think it's great. I think it's very good badminton. I would like to see Srikanth use some attacking clears, not from that situation and not like that, but when he's really having the smashing opportunity, because Sugiarto is settling in now
18,
on his defense.
17. Sugiarto.
So on a run of 3 straight points, Sugiarto goes into the lead.
Yes, please. Move, please.
Well, it's only about 6 months ago that there was a real medical scare with this young man from India. He was found collapsed on the floor in the changing rooms at the Pulela Gopichandh Academy.
18,
rushed to
17.
intensive care with meningitis, and here he is by the end of the year, winning Premier Super Series titles. Here he is at the Super Series finals, playing well. It's remarkable. And hitting winners like that.
Service over 18 all.
Yeah, it comes down to who dares wins, no doubt.
Let's go on.
$19, 18.
Missed it. So the game points opportunities have fallen to this man.
18.
Well, on a run of 4 straight points.
Srikanth, 21-18.
21-18 confirms the umpire in favour of the number 4 seed, Srikanth Kidambi of India. A little over 20 minutes of play, and he's 1 game to the good.
అండ్ నీకు కొంచెంసేపు అయిన తర్వాత నీకు కార్నర్ ఏదో ఒకటి ఖాళీ అవుతుంది. నేను వాళ్ళు 1-2 పాయింట్లు మధ్యలో రెస్ట్ చేయడానికి చూసాను. దాని తర్వాత దాంట్లో పాయింట్స్ రాకపోతే ఇప్పుడు 5 వదిలేసాను. సాల్వ్ ఈ సైడ్ మిస్టేక్స్ అయినాయే వాడు పాయింట్ లేకపోతే వాడు ఎక్కడ సాల్వ్ చేసి తెస్తుంది. ఎనర్జీ పెట్టి డిఫెన్స్లో స్పెండ్ చేయడం కష్టం. ఎక్కువ వచ్చిన ఆస్పెక్ట్ అందులో గట్టిగా కాకపోతే ఒక 6-7 పాయింట్స్ వచ్చాక గట్టిగా అవి గట్టి చూపడానికి ఈ హాఫ్ మ్యాచ్ కూడా బాగుంటుంది.
Second game, love or play.
Just wide.
Service over, 1, love.
Oh, that's quick following up, isn't it? From Srikanth.
Service over, 1, 4.
I'm sitting here thinking, when we saw the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Srikanth was there.
He was.
But he never played a match, I think, at the team event.
No.
And his performance in the individual event was not that impressive either. What was wrong at the time?
Well, just to give you the full picture, he was the number 4 seed at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, lost in the quarter-final to Derek Wong, who of course went on to take the silver medal, and he lost in 3 games. And my theory on that is the health scare, because it was, the Commonwealth Games was soon after Srikanth had that terrible worry about his health, and comes back to this point about, you know, after the big win, after winning in China, he's full of confidence, he's brimming with confidence, and after a health scare and, you know, the fact that he had burst onto the world scene, I think, last year, he had had a couple of very good results, and he was just beginning to really consistently do well, and then to be struck down, literally, with illness, you know, then you're lacking confidence. And I think the problem was in Glasgow is simply that. It was the health problems and lacking confidence.
Service over, 3, 4.
Okay, I was just wondering, because I don't know when it happened.
Yeah.
And it's just such an enormous contrast.
Yeah. He seemed in
Service over.
indecision playing
Yeah,
that
two
backhand.
lines.
Yeah.
Service over. 5-4.
That's clever placement of the smash, isn't it? Yeah, there's a young fan. That's a nice angle from
Service
Tommy
over.
Sugiarto.
5-4.
It's a busy lady coming onto court now, wiping the perspiration once again. Very busy.
Be quick. Five, four.
That's good commitment coming forward.
Service over. 6-5.
You always talk about follow-up.
Yes. Well read, and then the follow-up, what we saw here, is really good. Because it's so seldom you can play outright winners. It's always the next shot and the next shot and the next shot before you can actually finish it. So if you have no follow-up, if you do not cover your net, if you don't do all these things, there's no way you can win.
Yeah. Oh. Good
That's an
smash.
outright winner,
Yeah,
but he's there.
yeah.
7-5.
And if we are going to apply my little theory now, I think Tommy Sugiarto really have to think hard now what to do, because it seems like physically he can't run Srikanth down, and when it comes to play, his attack is better. He's still scoring the points. Sugiarto still making the mistake. This one is definitely out.
Yeah, that was wide of the sideline.
8.
So, you know, he's got to rethink now. How am I going to do this? What's necessary? And
Okay.
he's got to apply it.
So what is necessary?
He's got to attack him.
Yeah.
Service over. 6-8.
But the thing is, okay, I know that Sugiarto won this one at the net, but most of all the exchanges at the net is won by Srikanth, and that's one of the areas where Sugiarto really have to go in and do better.
Service over. 9.
Well, I think we've definitely
6.
got the drifts sussed, haven't we, in
Yes,
that it's
we
coming
have.
faster
It's coming
towards us.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Ten, 6.
Oh, that's
That's in,
nice.
that's in.
Yeah.
11-6. Interval.
So a 5-point advantage here in the second game, having already won the first for Srikanth Kidambi. 6 of the last 7 points.
It's the pace that's doing it. Srikanth is really playing good pace, attacking well.
Every 3-4 points ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ
11-6, play.
So I wonder if the Indonesian coach, Marlieve Maneki, has agreed with our analysis of this. Oh, that's
that's
good. I would challenge that.
Challenge. Sugiarto. Caught in.
Yeah. Well, both you and I instinctively thought that was wide of the mark.
Slightly out.
Yeah.
But it's close. It's extremely close. But as you say, instinctively.
Yeah. Okay. Will tell us for sure.
Oh, it's called in.
Called in.
Challenge
Wow.
unsuccessful. 12-6.
Well,
Sugiarto, 1 challenge remaining. Service over.
not
7,
only an error,
12.
wrong choice of shot there.
Yeah.
Big gap at the back of the court.
But it's difficult to play. I think it was tight from
Okay.
Sugiarto.
Okay. I tell you what he's used really well
Service
today
over.
is that body smash.
13.
Yeah, he doesn't like
7.
it. But once again here we saw Srikanth really chasing his opponent. And obviously eventually getting that opportunity. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at it.
that's quick.
I knew it. When he was jumping up, I said, okay, look. Because you could just see he was all fired up.
14-7.
And that disguise down the line
Yeah.
is making me cry, isn't
Yeah.
it? Got tears in my eyes
Yeah.
watching that one. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
15-7.
7 of the last 8 points now to Srikanth Kidambi.
Yeah, that was too short.
Yeah.
Good play by
Service over.
Sugiarto.
8-15.
That's good angle though from Sugiarto. Yeah, he's done it again.
Nine, 15.
Third
time lucky.
3.
Yeah.
3 in a row.
10,
Now round the head position.
15.
Cross court from Sugiarto. It's gone long.
Service over. 16-10.
No, it's gone wide.
Yeah.
Service over. 11-16.
Good play by Sugiarto.
12-16.
We have another
Challenge.
challenge here.
Caught in.
It's close. It's really, really close once again.
Waiting for the giant screen and for Hawkeye to...
Waiting for the judge.
Yeah. Oh, that's in.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Does it get more perfect than that?
One challenge remaining. (13-16). Service over. 17-13.
Yeah, but that was, as you would say, woefully
Service over.
short.
18-13.
It was very, very short.
But you still have to play the winner. You've still got to put it away.
Yeah, but this one,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
had all the options in the world.
Yeah. It's the follow-up again. And the Indian fans
19-13.
are already celebrating. Because Srikanth Kidambi only needs 2 more points and he's secured a semi-final spot.
20 match point.
I'm not sure
13.
completely. I think he needs another game as well.
Well, he will have played 2 and won 2.
Yeah. But so can Jan.
Game.
Yeah, well, he's secured the victory in 2 straight games, 21-18, 21-13. 38 minutes of play. It's whether he's
Match
first or
won
second
by
in the group, I think
K.Srikanth.
that's perhaps still in doubt.
21-18,
Yeah, but
21-13.
can get to 2 points as well, 2 matches won, and so can Jan. If Jan beats Srikanth, he's got 2. If Momota is beating Sugiarto, he's got 2 as well. And then it comes down.
Well pointed out. But they're 2 straight games, the victory for Srikanth Kidambi, 21-18, 21-13 in 38 minutes.
But that's good scores.
Well, that fine performance from Srikanth Kidambi means that at the moment he is top of Group B. Played 2-1-2, but as Morten Frost rightly pointed out, his semi-final place is not yet secure. But all of that will be decided tomorrow. What is certain is T.Sugiarto cannot qualify for the semi-final stage. Well, in the other group, in the men's singles, Chen Long has played 2-1-2, so he is most definitely in the semi-finals. Well, all the group matches will be decided tomorrow. That's the last of the group matches. Will decide who goes through to the knockout stage. Plenty to play for. Do join us tomorrow. We're here at the same time from Morten Frost and myself, Jill Clark. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.